So I have a couple beach house videos in progress, and this one is a beach house I took from Pinterest. So the challenge is to recreate the pin from Pinterest onto Bloxburg. Now it's raining, so I'm sorry for the total clash of vibes here, the beachy beach house with the rain. But I'm gonna have the photo on the bottom corner of the screen, and then I'm gonna have the speed build up, and we're gonna see how close and far I can get with this build. Obviously, this is part one because, as you can see, there's no finished interior. So if you'd like to see an interior finish as well, make sure to comment that down below. I love to read everything you guys have to say in the comments. And let's just get right into the speed build. Okay, it's time to start the speed build. Now, I originally had footage of the beginning of this build, and I just cannot find it for the life of me. I'm so sorry. I have footage of the randomest things, like sometimes I'll just take videos or record myself working so that I can use this B-roll in other videos, which almost never happens. But yeah, I couldn't find footage of me actually building a beach house. So yeah, I had to go through all this footage and scourge for, oh, and I just saw it again. Sorry, scourge for like parts of the video where I would switch tabs to go to Pinterest or go to Discord and stuff and get a little distracted. But in my defense, the Pinterest switching was just to actually see my reference, since I didn't have a photo of it with me at the time, and I know I took one on my phone, but my phone kept turning off, so it was kind of just a little chaotic. Anyway, I did the speed build in the evening after literally building, I think, 3 different people's homes. I kind of went around. I mean, the first one was actually mine, okay? It's in a video that hasn't come out yet, but I built one of my homes for a challenge I'm doing, and then I built 2 new people's homes, but I don't think those videos are going to be put out just because I wasn't like the biggest fan of my own build. Like, it was perfect for them, they really liked it, but I don't think I want to put it out because I wasn't like super proud of my build, even though I did record it. That happens a lot. But even this build, like, I'm not really happy with how it turned out because I feel like I'm so not used to building with a reference. That's really difficult for me, seeing as the reference looks like one thing and then translating that into Bloxburg is a completely other idea. But I'm going to try to practice and get better at it because I don't know about you, I don't know if I've said this, but I haven't really built in Bloxburg for months, like probably half a year, honestly. I do seasonal builds usually because I would be filming exclusively Royal High. I only had the time to play Bloxburg during holidays, so this meant that every time it was a holiday I would try to get a new build out. Like, I think I have Christmas homes, Halloween homes, a summer house, but I don't usually have just builds that I do on the regular because before expanding my channel into Bloxburg, I was not building often, and also with school I wasn't even playing Roblox often. But now that it's summer, like I'm saying, on the holidays is when I get into Bloxburg. But you know, I'm just gonna try this summer to really practice getting good at building, trying new things, discovering my own style, so that by the time fall comes around I'll be able to build with ease, hopefully. I don't know if you ever get that much better at building. I kind of want to know. If you're an experienced builder, let me know if it's gotten easier for you over the years. But definitely I can see improvement in my builds even from when I started Bloxburg, even from 6 months ago. But, you know, it's really hard to build with the reference is what I was trying to get at. Anyways, I really do love this style of commentary where I just get to yap at you while you watch my speed build. I think that's super fun. But yeah, I was struggling with the shape of this build, and it's kind of one of the reasons I don't want to take this build any further, because I'm not a big fan of the shape. It's just like a complete big box, and from all other sides it looks super ugly, and I really like when my house can look cute from all angles. That's a really big thing that I need to work on, is kind of getting all the angles and taking them into account, not just the front of the house. But for this build's sake, because Pinterest only gave me the front of the house, that's kind of what I was working with, alright? And you can tell that I left roofing to the last minute. I don't even think we're gonna get into roofing anytime soon. It's something I just, you know, left to the last minute, because if you don't know me already, I hate roofing. I just cannot get the hang of it. I'm really stuck trying to, you know, figure it out. But I think my layout was to have the bedroom on the top floor, and then I wanted to have a kitchen living space. Oh, here's me doing the roofing. And even once I get it in, it's like, what color do I do? I don't know if I'm happy with the linen that I ended up landing on, but you know what? Oh well. Oh well. And usually I feel like I'm not gonna have this much time to practice my building, like I was saying, getting into it over the summer. It's just that I am sick this week, and it happens to be the first week of summer, so I've had to cancel all my plans with people, which is really stunk. What's the past tense of? Which really stank. There we go. Okay. Anyway, I was trying to layer the linen so it wasn't overpowering linen, but it was still there in layers, and I guess that's why I ended up making the roof linen. Who cares? Anyway, the sand was so difficult because, you know, when you can't place the flooring the right direction, I was having a lot of trouble with that because the sand was kind of going against the way I would usually place flooring, and it was just, oh, so frustrating. But anyway, the sand looks weird if it's placed any other way but forward. I don't like it the other way. So here I am adding pot lights because pot lights are still my go-to to this day. I wonder if that'll come a day where I'm like, why did I even use pot lights? Those are so ugly. Because I've just universally, pot lights have been there for me in every build I've used them. I like how they're really small so you can hide them, but I've also experimented with using more different lights, like either candles or ornamental lights. I've been experimenting with my own style of building. I wouldn't call this my own style of building since I am copying the entire front face of this beach house from Pinterest. My own style of building comes when I actually just come up with it from my brain completely, no resources. And I think it's totally fine to help resources or use resources to help you, but in my experience, it's actually made things harder sometimes, unfortunately, because I get too stuck on making it look just like the photo, and then it doesn't look good in Bloxburg. Can any builders relate? I don't know. Anyways, I am so sucky at layouts. Like, it is so difficult for me to do a good layout, and here you can see me struggling to make one. I am still not happy with how the upstairs layout turned out, and it's one of the reasons I don't want to do an interior decor. I just want to bulldoze this plot and forget about it. But I don't know, layouts are super difficult for me. I need to go to, like, if a builder hosted like a layout class, I would attend, okay? That's all I'm saying. If anyone is curious as to what the color scheme is going on, it is, I think Latestone Gray, or no, Quill Gray. Okay, Quill Gray. I'm in my Quill Gray era right now. I'm like using it all the time. It used to be Latestone Gray, now it's Quill Gray. I still have not been able to shake linen, I'm sorry. And this is just linen. I don't think I've darkened it or anything because, oh, that was me checking out someone's raccoon profile, sorry. Okay. Quill Gray, linen, and then I used a custom color for the greeny blue that you see. At first I was going to use just one of the light blues that's provided in the catalog, but then I was like, no, let's make our own seafoam greeny blue. Here's me experimenting with the gingham style, and then for this entire chair tutorial, I tried watching one of those TikTok tutorials, but before I understood how to do it, I tried to make it up myself, and I was like, why does this look off? Like, this does not look right. And then I went on TikTok and figured out that you're actually supposed to use a basic shape. So here's me using the basic shape, of course, and then I toggled it, because I do have all the toggles, it's just like I never use them, because it's like, I'm not used to, and like, all that work. And once I finally toggled it in the perfect position, and tried to copy paste it so I could duplicate it, I was like, oh, you move the chair, you move the entire thing. That was a waste of time. I just deleted it because I'm like, no, I am not at the point where I have enough patience to use that much custom building. Alright everyone, thank you all so much if you stuck around to the end of this speed build. If you do want a part 2, make sure to comment down below if you'd be interested in me decorating this entire space. Sorry, okay, if you'd like a part 2, don't forget to let me know, but if you just want to stick around for my build videos and Bloxburg tea videos, don't forget to give me a sub if you haven't already. I'm really trying to expand my audience and reach more Bloxburg players, so if you're one of them, please hop aboard, subscribe, turn those post notification bells on, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed and want to see more build videos. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate your support so much, and I will see you next time I post. Bye!